Hello and welcome to Low Budget Gaming and welcome to the weekend sales and deals update. So I decided to take a few days off, let you guys play the games that you bought in the Halloween sale, and now we are back to our usual weekly deals and other sales. So let's start with Steam as usual. First up, we have a big sale on the Metro series, up to 90% off, and here we have Metro Exodus, the final game in the series. This is 90% off. It says here it has been 80% before, but we have a 90% sale. Now the discount is bigger, but the regional price did get an increase, so that is why the price in the past at 80 was cheaper, at least for us here in India. But overall, it's still a great game at a very reasonable price. $3, $225 in India, $264 in the UK, $414 in Canada, $3 in the Eurozone. There's a gold edition, which is also 90% off, $300. I think it's a very reasonable price for this, even with the regional price increase. Next, we have a deal on Brotato. So Brotato is another one in the Vampire Survivors clone type of games. And this is again a fun game, overwhelmingly positive. Most of these games are pixelated, they are really cheap to begin with, and then they're also very fun. You play in sessions of 20 minutes basically. So $3, $150 in India, $239 in the UK, $389 in Canada, $3 in the Eurozone, and it's on a 40% sale. Next, we have Cyberpunk 2077 on sale, regular sale price, 50% off. Of course, the game has completely turned around things. As you can see here, very positive now. Initially, if you remember, it was very negative at the start. But they have worked hard several years in sort of improving everything about the game. And now it is a decent game. So yeah, if you did not play it at launch, you are in for a treat. This is 50% off, $1,500 in India, $30, $25 in the UK, $40 in Canada, $30 in the Eurozone. The Ultimate Edition is also on sale. The Phantom Liberty DLC is on a 20% sale. Next, we have the Resident Evil 4 remake. So the Resident Evil games are still on sale. Halloween has ended, Halloween sale, but these games will be on sale until the 12th of November. So yeah, this got a new load during this sale. And so if you are waiting to grab this, I think this is a great deal. I really enjoyed this game. I still want to play it, even though I finished it multiple times on every difficulty, but I still really enjoyed this game. 50% off, $20, $1,309 in India, $1,649 in the UK, $26.49 in Canada, $20 in the Eurozone. The gold edition is also reasonable in my opinion, $30, $18.85, $24 and $14 in Canada, $30 in the Eurozone. Gold edition has all the cosmetics, basically the different outfits, and the Separate Ways DLC, which is a shorter quest for Ada in this one. Next, we have a newer game which got a lot of hype recently, Tiny Glade. So this is basically a very relaxing, casual castle building style of game where it's very easy to create your own little castles and things like that. There is a demo as well, so you could check it out if you wanted something relaxing. But yeah, you can see overwhelmingly positive already, and it is on a 10% sale. Again, launch price basically, $621 in India, $1349 in the US, $1151 in the UK, $1754 in Canada, $1331 in the Eurozone. Next is Dead Space. So this got a remake early last year, and this was one of the few remakes that was well received. Everybody seems to like it. And yeah, you can see overwhelmingly positive. EA tends to drop the prices as well. So it is now down to 70% off, less than 2 years later. And yeah, this is again a good deal at $899 in India, under $1,000, $18, $15 in the UK, $24 in Canada, $18 in the Eurozone. Now over on to GOG, we have a deal on the old Alan Wake games. First one is $449, 70% off. Of course, DRM-free, you know the drill here, you own your games, etc. Also, we have Alan Wake's American Nightmare. This is also 70% off, only $269 over here. Next, we have the classic 13 game. They did make a remake of this one, but that was one of two games that I refunded on Steam. This is the original. Really love this game. I'm very glad it's back, because for the longest time it wasn't sold digitally. It came back a few years ago, I think 2020 maybe or something like that, and it is on a 90% sale, $129. FPS game with a comic book art style. Really enjoyed this game back in the day. Next, we have Blood Rain Terminal Cut. So Blood Rain games were third-person games from the early 2000s. Once again, that period I really like. And what they did was in 2020, they improved the graphics, basically made a remaster, and they gave it to people who already had the base game. I got the terminal cut updates, and so this is the bundle for the new versions, and you can see they have improved the resolution up to 4K, basically upscale cinematic videos and things like that. So it looks good. I have played a little bit of this, even streamed it, and yeah, it's a fun game if you like the games from back in those days. Hitman games, No One Lives Forever, Ever, Mafia, this one, all these games, I have fond memories of this. So 1439 for both the games in this bundle at a 40% discount. Next we have a new game, and it's surprisingly affordable price. So I saw a bit about this game. So it's basically a, you could say, a city builder strategy style game, but it's only a $5 game and it's launching at a 10% discount. This is published by Allower. Now these guys, they tend to publish a lot of very interesting indie games. The Beholder series was published by them. I really like that series. So I'm always curious because they price their games reasonably, and I think this might be a good way to look at some of these games, because you start off with a very affordable price, and if it's interesting, there isn't anything wrong with paying very close to the full price because it's cheap to begin with, and this looks interesting as well. So yeah, I'm curious about this one. I'll see if they have a demo or something. I can check it out. But yeah, it is a game where you're trying to build a perfect city with the help of an AI or something. But yeah, sounds interesting. Now I wanted to talk about a couple of new games. First we have Acts of Blood. So I saw a little bit of gameplay, demo type stuff on Twitter. This is, I think, made by an Indonesian team, small team, I think one person, maybe even two. And this is all about, hand-to-hand combat. It's inspired by the movies Raid, I think. So yeah, it looks very, very impressive. And they have added a demo, which was doing very well recently on Steam, was trending among the best. So you could check it out, see if you like it. And then the game is coming out sometime in the future. We don't have a release date as such. The other game I wanted to mention is Captain Blood. Now, from what I understand, this game was being made during the 360 PS3 era, like from 2010 or something. But due to some reason, it got cancelled or delayed or whatever. And now they are sort of finishing that game and releasing it now in 2024. I think 2024. So yeah, another game. This is a pirate style game. You can see the graphics. They are definitely from that period. And it looks very fun. And again, another game where a lot of people have played the demo and really ended up liking it. So if you played the old Pirates game, for example, from back then, you can see the graphics may not look that great, again, by modern standards, but it looks a lot of fun. And a lot of people seem to have enjoyed playing the demo. So you can check out the demo. I have downloaded this as well. May try and play this and see how it is. But yeah, it looks very good once again. So I'm looking forward to this whenever it releases. All right, that's it for this one. Thank you for watching as always. And yeah, regular videos should resume. And of course, we'll have the Steam Autumn sale towards the end of this one.